You know what's mad? Like, something that I was thinking about recently is that I know people say that people take things for granted. And when I think about it, I agree with that a lot, because I think that there's some people that there's things in their life that are privileges, but they think that it's a given. So I'll give an example. You might think that maybe it's a given that, okay, I've got 5 friends, so I can take these guys for granted and all this kind of stuff. But when I deep it, I don't think that it's a given. It's actually a privilege. Like, if you're in a situation where you've even got one person, one friend that you can talk to and you can trust, that is an absolute blessing. The reason I say that is that there's so many people where they might be cool with 7, 8 men, 7, 8 girls, but when you actually deep the relationships, they're all very fractured, and they can't actually go to those people for help if they need it, and they can't actually confide in them. So even it's weird when I hear men talk on certain podcasts, right? And I'm a bit different, but so certain people will say stuff like, "Oh, when you're talking to your boys, you can't bring up certain things, etc., etc." For me, I've always had the opposite stance. My friendships are very individual, so it's individual people, it's not groups of people. So because my friendships are one-on-one, I can confide in them, they can confide in me comfortably. So I've never had a situation where I'm with people that I call my friends, but I can't talk to them about things. So, but for me, I understand that that's a privilege, because I would think that that's a given, that you can talk to your friends about anything, but based off what other people are saying, maybe you can't do that. And even, for example, people having jobs, right? A lot of people will have jobs. They might even upload videos online, on TikTok, on Instagram, complaining about how they hate their job. But then you've also got, on the other side of the spectrum, you've got people complaining about the job market, saying that they've been unemployed for months and all this kind of stuff. They're overqualified. And it's kind of just like, raw. If you actually have a job and you're complaining about the job, you're in a very privileged situation. And it's kind of just like, I don't want to say who are you to complain, but it's kind of like, yo, if you're complaining so much about the job, then you can just quit the job or get yourself fired and see how you feel. Maybe you're going to feel good about being fired, but once you clock after a couple of weeks that you're trying to get a job back is difficult, you're going to kind of cherish what you've got, man. So understand that there's things in life that you don't want to take for granted. It's a privilege, not a given. Once you have that mindset, once you've got that gratitude mindset, you're going to be able to value the things in your life a lot more, and you're going to complain a lot less and be a lot more content.